Hey, so it is Thursday night and I have to cook another meal. I don't like this lighting. I am making dinner. So I looked at my fridge and I don't have a whole lot left, which is good, but also means my options are kind of, So what do I have right now? I have 3 sausages that are left over. I have eggs. I have half a dozen eggs left. And I have 2 tomatoes that look really, really sad. I'm going to cut into them. I'm going to see if they're salvageable. If they smell okay and they taste okay, I'm going to do something with them. I still have maybe about 5 slices of bacon left over, and I have a sweet potato. So I'm thinking frittatas again. I don't really get sick of food that often, so I could have frittatas every night if I really wanted to. I wouldn't get sick of them. That said, what I'm thinking is I'm going to boil the sausages, fry them up so they have like a nice crisp outside. I'm not going to make them part of the frittatas. I'm probably going to make, it's probably just going to be a tomato omelet, and I'm going to take this bad boy right here, and I am going to microwave it. So I have a really cheap, fast, baked sweet potato. So I'm going to cut up these tomatoes. Let's see how they are. Okay, tomatoes, not good. Not good anymore. Okay, so that's another point against me. I have now thrown away 2 tomatoes. Ugh. I'm going to try the second one. Hopefully this one's a little bit better. Nope. 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 Okay, I thrown away 2 tomatoes this week. Nope. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, so no tomatoes this week, or tonight. Oh well. Still got a sweet potato, but I'm going to microwave this later. Microwave a sweet potato takes less than 15 minutes, but it's fast. So what I need to do is I need to start frying up some bacon, because I want some bacon fat to fry up my sausages. So now that I'm thinking about it, pretty much every meal you've seen me cook has started with bacon, and that's kind of rare for me. I don't actually eat bacon for dinner every single day. The only reason I'm doing it is because I need the fat from the bacon to get some of my other stuff going. I don't have any olive oil in this apartment, no canola oil, there's nothing here. So bacon is the only way I'm going to get any kind of fat onto my food to cook with. So I realized I lied. I looked in my fridge and I found this guy sitting in the door that I completely forgot about. This is a bottle of Perrier with grapefruit flavoring in it. 0 calories, there's a lot of salt in it, but it's mostly water, and I like bubbly stuff, so. But why don't you just buy pop? No sugar added, it's mostly water, it's carbonated, and it's not sweet. I can't drink pop anymore, it's too sweet for me, I'm old. Okay, so I said I wasn't going to fry up my sausages like last time. I'm not going to cut them up into chunks and fry up all the chunks in bacon grease. What I'm going to do is I'm actually going to boil them for just a couple minutes, just to make sure it all comes to heat. Then I'm going to fry them, so I get a nice sear on both sides, and then kind of let it rest, and that's probably going to be it for them. So I'm basically boiling them to cook, and then frying them to be tasty. So I realized that I don't actually have big pots to boil water in. So you're probably wondering, how am I actually boiling this? Well, I had that one roasting pot, but it has cold spots and stuff, and the metal's kind of warped, so I don't trust it really. So here's what I'm doing. I am taking this pan and I filled it with water and I cranked up the heat. And what I plan on doing is boiling the water, then flipping them once, and then that's kind of it. That's cooking them. Where did I learn this from? Used to live with a Polish guy. This is how he made his sausages. So I don't know. That seems pretty reasonable. I mean, I would take sausage advice from a Polish guy. So as I'm breaking these eggs, I realized you haven't actually seen me eat those prunes that I bought on my first day. Those prunes were gone yesterday. Basically what I've been doing is I've been snacking on them kind of while I cook, while I sit at home answering emails and things like that. I don't know, they're just like a snack. Some people eat chips, I eat pitted prunes apparently. But actually they were pretty good. It was a nice departure from my usual raisins and almonds, which is usually what I have. And they're great. But it's always nice to be different. Okay, so one of the big challenges I've had with this kitchen this week is that one of my burners is kind of tilted. So I don't know if you can see that or not, but this pan right here, all the grease is kind of in this corner right here and not in that corner over there, which means I have a huge cold spot right in the back, which means cooking bacon is not as clean as it usually is for me. I kind of have to play a lot of musical chairs with my bacon as I fry it, which sucks. But You know when bacon's done when it looks delicious, so basically I just have to be patient. I'm flipping my bacon pretty often, but it's not so heinous as flipping like burgers really often. Bacon you can actually flip fairly often and no one's gonna get angry at you, except for like bacon purists, but come on. I've never even seen a bacon purist before. So last night I was really hoping that my housekeeper would fill my salt shaker with salt, but alas, I have nothing in here. So I have no salt to cook with tonight. That said, I'm hoping there's enough salt in my bacon grease. And hopefully when I just use all of that bacon grease, my omelet, I guess not really a omelet anymore, it's just eggs. Because of those stupid tomatoes. I guess the bacon grease is going to have to be enough salt for me. But I still have pepper, so, I mean, that's good. I like my eggs pretty peppery. Okay, my bacon is now out of my pan, and I'm about to do like a crazy, crazy magic trick. So I'm going to try to film it, and we're going to see what happens. So, here's my sausages. They are boiled nicely. I don't think they'll look really nice, but there's my sausage. Right in my pan like that. Don't want to get any grease on my my clothes. That goes like that. This pan right here, whoops, goes in like that. This pan right here goes over to this burner. Turn the other burner off, and that is my magic trick. Hopefully I caught some of that. I didn't really see what I filmed, but hopefully I got some of that. So that sausage is going to fry up. When it finishes frying and I'm happy with it, eggs are going to go into a pan. Basically I'm going to scramble them, and I'm going to have a really, really huge breakfast for dinner. Oh, by the way, as I scramble these eggs, you're probably wondering why I put them directly, or the sausages directly from water into oil. Because as any 6th grader will tell you, that's dumb. My apartment actually has no paper towels. It only has linen, and I didn't feel like drying my sausages in linen. So that's why I went straight into there. It's a little bit dangerous, but as you saw, I came out of it pretty much unscathed. I'm going to have to clean the stove, but that's easy to do. I have washed my sweet potato. It's still kind of wet, but that's okay. To bake this in my microwave, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take it, and I'm going to take this fork, and I'm just going to pierce right into the skin, like that. When it comes to sweet potatoes, you can microwave it for about 7 minutes, and it gets nice and tender on the inside. And as long as you remember to pierce the skin before you put it into the microwave, it won't explode on you. So that goes in the microwave for 7 minutes. When it finishes, it sits for 5 minutes, and then your sweet potato is done, and it's delicious. It's going to be a little bit plain. I don't have any butter with me. Probably should have stole like a couple like butter packets from downstairs during breakfast, but oh well, what are you going to do? The sweet potato by itself is actually still pretty tasty. So, I had a really good idea. So, first of all, my sausages are done. They're nice and golden. They look good. But for that bacon that I have, I was just going to eat it as strips of bacon, but what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to chop them up, and I'm going to dice up my bacon, so I have bacon bits. Why am I doing this? Well, because instead of just having some plain old omelet, what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually have bacon bits just floating up in my eggs. And to me, that sounds really delicious. God, I hate this knife. Seriously, I'm surprised I haven't hurt myself with this knife. It's so bad. So, my eggs are in my pan, and it looks like this. So it looks like it's coming together, but I realized that 6 eggs is a little too much to fry all in one go. So to solve this problem, I turn on my oven to 350, pick that number pretty arbitrarily. Like I said, 350 is a good number. Sorry, I dropped something. It's a good number. I'm going to throw in the oven, actually, just to make sure all the eggs set. Then I'm going to have my bacon omelet with sausages on the side, and that's my dinner for tonight. So, oh, and my sweet potato. Actually, my sweet potato just finished in the microwave. I'm letting it sit. In a couple minutes, that's going to be good to go, and that's dinner. Okay, so I am done cooking, and I am actually really tired for some reason. I don't know, just a wave of tiredness hit me. But this is my dinner, so check it out. I got my sausages. That's my bacon omelet. My sweet potatoes over there. I gotta crack that open still. I got some wine. I got some Perrier, and that is a coffee heated up from this morning. So all in all, a pretty good dinner, I think. That's actually the last meal I have to make this week. Friday, tomorrow, I get to drive home,
and get to see Caitlin again. So that's actually really exciting. Well, that's good. I'm gonna do a quick follow up, but right now I need to eat. I'm really hungry.